what you're looking for. You haven't found it, baby, that's for sure. You spin me up, you spin me all around. I got the words wrong, so beat me down.
Greetings, fellow
watchers and racers. We are here in the UK trying to see if we can race with these fast guys. And apparently there are some things that did take place. So let's see if in this cusp of cars, you know cusp means trees, right? But I figured I'd use cusp anyway. Let's just see if I can find the car that I'm in. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's in 8th spot. No. That's an 8. Ah! You know what? I've never paid attention to that before. That there's an 8 on my car, which suggests that that's where I should finish. So let's go through the list. We've got, let me see. We've only got 11 people on the list. We've got Hark Fu, T23, T, Jimp One Dog, Boss Creed, El Loco, DSC, Petrucci, your host, WRL Podium 13 USA, and Extra Carlos. It just says EXTR, but call him Extra Carlos. I guess he got a couple of Carloses that makes him the Extra Carlos. He's Extra Carlos because there's a whole bunch of other Carloses that came before this Carlos. And then we've got Anti-Ballast. Now, as we go through this particular race, we had a bit of fun here. That was a bit of fun. Right now, as it stands, it seems like everybody's pretty much kind of staying in their lane, you know what I mean? So let's go on the inside of this thing, ride along with your host, see what's behind me. We've got a couple of cars on my TL, you know, my TL, and I'm looking at the one, you know, checking out the sightseeing, checking out the sights, you know, everything, looking at everything around here. We got, what does that say on the side? Maxwell? Yeah, Maxwell House Coffee? No, I don't think that's Maxwell House Coffee. But we're here at Dragon Trail. We're coming up. Oh, give Petrucci just a little bit of a touch there. Just a little bit of a touch. Looking at the rearview mirror as we're going around this corner, trying to stay on the track when we come a little bit off the rumble strips. And you ever stop to just take a look at the beautiful scenery? I mean, look at all those mountains up there. You're going around this big old long straight before you get ready to come down to the left. The first left-hander, this big sweeping left-hand turn, and we get on up in there as we're keeping our peripherals on this car behind us. That would be the White Dwarf. You know what? I don't remember saying the White Dwarf's name in our intro because I never saw the name until now. As we're coming up in here, coming up on the particular sausages, I think I centered it a little bit. We're staying right up here behind Petrucci, and we're going up pretty good. We make it through the sausages, cars bouncing around a little bit, but it's still holding its own. And as we get up in here, we're just riding straight along, staying in the slipstream. Got the 3477 with the purple. I don't know, but sometimes this game confuses me. I don't always know if that's the fastest sector or not, but I'm coming up into the hairpin. We are able to take up one spot, and now we are in the podium position, and it looks like the White Dwarf would around Petrucci as well. The German is right now there in front of the Spaniard, and we got DSC back there with a big old, well, it's not a big one, that's a small one. That's just a small one. It's not that big. It's actually quite small. And we've got White Dwarf going up kind of fast. He's moving over a little bit to the outside. I'm over there, and the killer gets getting it. And again, it looks like I have got pole sector with 110 something or another, and then I'm riding right up here behind Anti-Ballast. Looks like I'm going to roll up on the inside, cut up on the inside as we go around these big old long right-handed turns. I don't know exactly what you call them. I don't know the name of the turn numbers. I should know what the turn numbers is, and I should go now before I freak out. What does that say on the side of there? Something well. You know what? They're going by too fast. I can't see what the signs say. I want to know what the signs say. As we're coming up here around this square turn. I don't know what to call it. The rectangular square. I need to learn turn numbers, but you know, it's kind of hard to learn turn numbers because I don't know exactly what they determine as a turn. If I counted the turns, but right now we're coming down into turn 1, and then turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. For instance, where the first sector line is, would you consider that a turn, or is that just kind of like a big lefty? Whoa! White Dwarf just dove it on the inside on there. Was it because I just left the door wide open? Let's go back and watch it from White Dwarf's spot. White Dwarf's spot, yep, yeah, he's got it right down the inside. He dove right in there, and I didn't see him. So what else were you supposed to do when somebody else leaves a big old door hole open right there? And we got DSC coming up on my inside because I still got the door open. Still got the door open. What am I thinking? I've lost the spot. And as it seems, but we got at least a little bit of a spot behind us between Patucci as we're coming up around the sausages. I'm all up on this guy. Whoa! I was trying to push him off, and frankly, I can't even remember why. Oh, I think I remember why. It was because he had that 0.5-second penalty, and at the time, I didn't realize that if a person's got a penalty, they're still allowed to race. They just have to wait till they get to that particular spot to serve the penalty. So I guess I'm wondering if I took a little bit of a offense because he dove it in on me, but I did leave the door open, you know, and then, I don't know. We'd have to go back and take a look at it, but I was turning the wheel to the right. I do remember that. So you people in the audience are going to have to make a decision about whether or not I was wrong for doing that. But it's strange because if I'm not mistaken, I actually got a clean race bonus for this one. I got my right tires over there in the kitty litter. Yes, I did. I got them over in the kitty litter because the kitties, they're always going over there making a mess. So I was going over there trying to get a little bit on my tires, you know, to try to see if I can kick some of that kitty litter crap up behind me and splash it on the windshield on the guy behind me, Patucci. Yeah, just so they can see it. I mean, look at it. I'm surrounded by Spaniards, except from the one white dwarf German that's in front of me. I didn't mean anything by that. That's just the way it came out. He's a white dwarf and he's from Germany. What did I say? What'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I say? I didn't say anything. There's a big helicopter sitting up there, and we're coming around this turn again, getting ready to start on the 4th start. Optimus Prime is not here today. He left. He went back to Cybertron. I think they're trying to fix Cybertron. So for those of you who are looking for Optimus, he is not here. Optimus, go back and try to save Cybertron. We'll stay here with the humans. Anyway, behind us, we've got Patucci. Patucci's still behind them. Now, I'm feeling like I'm trying to get up here and try to get up in this race because I want to get back up there with White Dwarf. I left the door open for White Dwarf. I was trying to send the sausage again, but I do think I got my right tire on the sausage. But this particular sausage, I think I actually got it on the center of it, you know, and I had myself a couple of pieces of bread, you know. They were kind of burnt, though. There was a burnt couple of pieces of bread. I tried to put some mayonnaise on it, but it tasted like burnt toast. Now, as you can see, we got another purple sector here. Does that necessarily mean I got the fastest sector? As I come up on the 100-meter board, I dove it down kind of on the inside, but I stayed on the brakes really, really hard because, you know, the back end of White Dwarf's Golf was coming up fast, and I did not want to hit him. I was trying to keep this clean. I was trying to catch up there with him, too, staying in the slipstream, coming around this left-handed, getting my left-handed tire, the driver's side tire, up on that white, what do you call that, rumble strip? Do you call that a rumble strip? Because does it rumble, or does it just kind of throw your car all over the place? You see how White Dwarf got his tire up in there, and then I'm rolling up on here. I got all my tires up on that thing. You think this car just it's not necessarily the wheelbase, it's just the distance between the two front tires. Because you see, I can get all 4 of those tires up on that wheelbase, up on that rumble strip, and keep on going. But as you can see, White Dwarf gets his right tires over in the red. I thought maybe he was going to get a penalty, but I guess not, because he kept his 2 right tires on the side of the track, and then we're right there behind Extra Carlos, and here is where it's about to get interesting. Here is where it's about to get interesting. We're coming up in here. I shot at 100-meter board. I tried to break it right up, cut it on the inside, got over on the inside of White Doors. He hit my car. My car turns over to the right. I dove over on the inside, just figured, you know what, this is the last lap. I got to go for it. I'm going for all it is that's broke, man. I'm going for all it is to get that win. He tapped me a little bit on the rear. You know, it's probably, he's trying to do that on purpose. But as you come across the line, I got the win on that particular little section right there. Let's watch this again from a third-person perspective and see how it looks from the, what do you call this, the helicopter cam? I don't think you call this a chase cam, because the chase cam is when you're actually behind the car. But if you're looking at it from out here, you don't necessarily get the view. And of course, when I was driving, I was doing this live on stream. So a couple of people, as you can see, it dove it in there. It could have shot that line. And Nancy Bellis, I don't think he saw me. I don't think he saw me. If we go back again, let's go back, and now we're going to watch this from the third-person perspective. Now, of course, I was driving it from this perspective right here. So as I was driving, you can see, you can watch my braking inputs to see where I actually took the braking. I think I broke right at the 100-meter board. Yeah, I started to brake right in there. I got the car in, boom! And you can see the car turned to the left. It had that ping-pong effect, and I just kept on going because I had the momentum. And Anti-Ballast, he went really, 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 really way wide right there. So let's go back one more time and look at it from, oh, no, what did I just do? Let's go all the way forward. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to go back 10 seconds. Sorry. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Wait. Sorry. All right, let's watch it from this particular perspective. Hit on the brake marker, go on the inside of White Dwarf. I cut it in. I'm holding it hard. I'm off the brakes. I'm getting up on the throttle. I'm letting the car settle in. I felt the momentum. I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just going to keep on going. It's the last tap. I'm going for the win. And he tapped me a little bit on my right rear to give me a little love tap. And I was able to get myself a nice, good-looking win. And as how that looks coming across, how does that look coming from the big cam? What do you call this cam? The helicopter cam? You can't call it the chase cam, the third-person view. As you can see, when he hit me, my car just dove to the left right there. And here we are coming around. Your host, WRL Podium 13, in the, I forget what you call that, but there's some kind of weird name for that particular color. But the silver car, that's me, and I won that race. 155.801. I think it was even the fastest lap, because it had the purple on it. But yeah. So, did you find what you were looking for? I don't know the other words, and that's for sure. Because I'm playing my favorite game. And I'm losing my mind right now. But that was a good race. It was a fun race. What do you think? Do you think I was a little salty in that race when I was, bumping that guy over to the right when I kind of pushed him off the road? I think I got a little salty because he hit me and I wasn't quite sure why he was racing like that because it felt a little naughty. At least that's the way it felt. But I got a race. I got a win out of it. It's a lot of people who were watching on the live stream thought it was pretty cool. So tell me, what do you think? Do you think I was a little too salty there? Don't be too harsh. I was just trying to race, and it was the last lap, It was the last corner. I think I did okay. But there you go. I went over there racing with my UK brothers and the Spaniard brothers and the German brothers. And I think I had myself some fun. Because apparently the people on the live stream, we watched the replay several times. They liked it, and so did I. So this is WRL Podium 13. I'm going to get out of here, Come back and check us out maybe one of these other days when I do another race, do another video. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Aren't you tired of hearing people say that? Well, what else are we supposed to say? Sometimes people forget. Sometimes people forget to hit that like button, baby. They forget to subscribe. Let me get out of here. I'm out. It's your host, WRL Podium 13. Y'all have a good one. Go eat some cake. Oh, check this out. Anytime you eat upside down cake, stand on your head. It's the only way to make sense of it. I'm out.